It's creation and elevation. Sorry for the late upload. I had a busy day. Um, so today's topic is everybody can't go with you. I already had an analogy on you need to work in the dark before you come into the light, where I talked about how a bus has 52 to 40 seats and a luxury car or a coupe only has 2 doors. So the reason why I say this is because the more you improve and the more successful you become, the less amount of people you're gonna be around, or you could even cooperate or be with. Because you need to be with people like you. Like I said before, iron sharpens iron. If I'm growing as an individual and a person, I don't want to be around a person who's not growing or wanting to become the best version of themselves, because they're going to hinder me. We're not on the same path. We're not looking at the same thing. Those two things will never go together. You can't have a person who's self-improving and then have somebody who's okay with being stagnant, whether that's being a friend, relationship, or just friends and relationships. Or associates. You don't want those type of people around you. Because eventually you're the energy that you surround yourself with. So it's either you could hang around these low energy people who don't want to do anything, which eventually is going to catch up to you, because that's the energy you're surrounding yourself with. So it's either this: you hang around people who are just like you, or you sit around in your own energy. Because when you're in your own energy, nobody could corrupt you. And most likely, because you're in your own energy, you're going to find things to do that will improve your life. And the most improvement, the most self-improvement that I've seen with people is when they're isolated, when they're by themselves, when all they have is that thought in their head, like they're fighting their thoughts, thinking about, oh, what could I do to be better? If they have that growth mindset. The more success you achieve, the more people got to go. Because some people, they like to see you doing well, not better than them. No? So it depends on the person's heart as well. But a lot of people, depending on your success and what you're doing, they'll hang on to you just so they could take what you got going on and probably add it to their lives, but they won't be able to sustain that unless you're there, unless you're providing, because that's not who they are. You're not supposed to have something that isn't meant for you. So you'll have a lot of jealous, envious people, but they won't tell you, because some people, they won't tell you anything even when they don't like you, because they want to benefit off of you. They want to benefit off of your success or whatever you're doing. So they don't want to get into it with you or reveal how they feel about you, because it's like, yo, you got something. That's why it's important, like on your self-improvement journey, when somebody shows you who they are, believe it the first time. There's a lot of people who show you who they are, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just doing this, I was just doing that. And somebody values you, they wouldn't even be in that position to do that. So take that however you want to take it. And a lot of people gonna pray on your downfall too. But if you're running with people who are on the same thing as you, got the same drive, got the same ambition, want to get things done, y'all like-minded people. So I'm not gonna get jealous of somebody who's just like me. You're just like me, bro. Why would I get jealous? Or why would I feel some type of way? That's kind of where the analogy That's kind of where the analogy misery loves company from, because people don't have a problem when you're in the same place as them. They have a problem when you're not. Me, I don't really care. You win, you win. We all have our time. We all have our, our moment for us to shine, as long as we work hard. Just because somebody's in first place right now, he's gonna get in his position, and then next thing you know is my turn, to be in position at the right time, and everything that I needed and everything that I manifested will come to me. On my journey, as I changed and I've shifted, I lost a lot of people. Like, some people I didn't even want to cut off. Some people just couldn't stand me anymore because they couldn't stand how I was anymore. Me becoming better was a problem for them. And, if I'm on that self-improvement, everybody around me, I'm spreading that energy. That energy is in me. It's not on me, it's in me. So naturally, I'm spreading this energy and moving about. But people who want to stay stagnant, they don't want that energy around them. They want to stay in the same place. So they're going to surround themselves with people doing the same thing. So you're going to find yourself losing a lot of friends. You're going to find yourself not talking to people that you grew up with. You want to know why? Because sometimes the people you grew up with are the same, or they want to remain the same, or they get influenced by you and then they go on the same journey. It's one of those, it's one of those, if you don't grow, you go. That's how you have to be with people now. Because people will hinder you. People will literally hold you back just by being in their energy. It just depends on which energy. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you one thing. It doesn't matter how positive you are. It's all about which energy is stronger. So if somebody has a stronger negative energy than you, you're grits. Remember, everybody can't go with you, man. Everybody ain't put that work in like you. Everybody's not going to treat it the same like you. When you work for something yourself, you're going to treat it differently than somebody who was just there and just took it. That's like if you ever because when I was like younger, I used to scavenge, bro. I used to eat the food real quick. And then my parents told me you can't do that, because you're not the ones, when you start spending your money on certain stuff, you're not gonna like when it disappears. Now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm the same way. If I make something or cook something and it's just gone like that, I'm like, damn, bro, because I spent this much money on it and it's just gone like this within the blink of an eye, when it could have lasted me this period of time, So it's kind of like that. Anyway, this creation and elevation, man, you can't let everybody go with you. You're going to have to snip some people off, depending on whether they're toxic, depending on where their leech is, if they're leeches, which is still a toxic thing, or they're just overall stagnant people. I've met some pretty good people. It's just they don't want to move or change in life, so I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associates with you, because you're okay with staying in the same place. I'm not. That's not, we're not evenly yoked, so there's no point in me even trying to associate with you or be friends with you. Well, it's creation and elevation. I'm gone.